They tried to erase it. The church, the altar, even the memory of what once stood there. For years, nothing remained. No mass, no presence, no trace of the sacred. Until one day, she appeared. In the early 1600s, in a small village known as Šiluva, something had been taken. The Catholic Church that once stood there was gone, confiscated, silenced. The land was overtaken, and the place where Christ had once been worshipped was reduced to nothing more than farmland. Faith had been buried. Then, in the summer of 1608, something impossible happened. A group of children tending sheep in the fields stopped. They saw a woman standing on a rock, radiant, silent, holding a child in her arms. But she wasn't smiling. She was weeping. The children ran and told the villagers. At first, no one believed them, but then others came, adults, even those who did not share the Catholic faith. And they saw her too. When asked who she was, she gave a single, haunting response. Once, my beloved son was worshipped here. But now, the land is given over to those who plow and sow. Among those who heard the story was a blind elderly man. When he was brought to the place, something happened, something no one could explain. He opened his eyes, and he could see. For the first time in years, he saw the very place where the church had once stood, and he led the villagers to something hidden, something buried. Beneath the ground, they discovered documents, proof that the land had once belonged to the church, that this place had been sacred and had been taken. Because of what was revealed, the truth could no longer be denied. The church was restored, the land was reclaimed, and the place where she stood would never be forgotten again. This was no ordinary vision. This was not a warning of the future. It was something deeper, a reminder that even when faith is buried, it is never gone. That even when the world forgets, heaven remembers. And sometimes, when everything sacred has been erased, she comes to restore it. If this story moved you, it's not by accident, because the same question remains today. What have we allowed to be forgotten? And what is heaven calling us to restore? Walk deeper into the mystery and discover what heaven has revealed.